Yeah, so I think there's a number of buckets. I would kind of put them in 5 different categories. The first category is iBuying. I think most people have heard of iBuying at this point. It's the most prevalent and well-known. This is a seller product. This is companies like Opendoor, Zillow was doing this, Redfin does some of this, OfferPad. It says to a seller, don't worry about staging your house or anything, we'll just buy your house right away. Or somebody who's, hey, I'm going to build a new home and I don't know what date it's going to be done. No problem, we'll buy it on this day, no questions asked. So that's iBuying, has been really helpful as a seller product. The next big one is power buying, which is what I was just mentioning that Homeward and others do. Power buying helps buyers buy before they sell. So I own one house and I want to buy with cash beforehand before I sell this other house, or buy with cash. Another big one that's growing very, very quickly is fractional ownership. And there's a few different flavors of fractional ownership. There's second homes. So Picasso is an example of a company that does this and says, all right, most people can't afford a vacation home. Well, we will buy a home and then split it into eighths, and you could own, say, an eighth of a vacation home. And there's fractional ownership and primary home ownership. I can't afford a primary residence, but I can afford a piece of it. Somebody else will help invest in that, and then we'll share in the appreciation together. There's rent-to-own, which is helping a lot more people achieve home ownership. And there's different home equity models. Most Americans who own a home have a very high percentage of their net worth tied up in that house, and helps you access a lot of that capital. Some very interesting models like Easy Knock lets you sell before you buy, right? I want to sell my house, now I'm going to rent it back, now I have cash to go buy another house.
Yep. So you mentioned so many different models, 5 different categories.
Yep.
There are probably a lot of subcategories.
Yes. Sorry to go on so long about
totally.
that.
Which of these models seem to be the most prevalent right now, and what do you think is going to take on more share in the future?
Well, prevalent, I think, is iBuying because they've gone first. And it's also the simplest to explain to somebody. I'm going to buy your house right now. So it's well-known. They're well-capitalized. There's multiple publicly traded companies right now doing it. I think the one that is taking off the fastest is power buying. Because power buying is helping buyers through this really painful time, which is, maybe some people in the audience here are from Austin. If you want to buy a house in Austin right now and you're not buying with cash, it's probably not going to happen. Right? And you're going to have, I have a friend, there was 100 offers on a property, 100 offers on one property. And so if you're not coming with a cash offer, it's not going to happen. And thus, the power buyers are really moving and getting a lot of market share quickly.
And do you see this kind of continuing beyond this hot purchase market that we're in?
Oh, 100%, yeah. Because the challenge with a contingent offer, so as a seller, I don't care what the market is. I would prefer to take a cash offer over a contingent offer. So having a cash offer is always going to make your offer more powerful. But also, if I own a home and I want to move to another home, right? If I sell my house regardless of the market, if I sell my house too soon, then I'm going to be in this painful position where I got to go rent something else or find somewhere else to live and move my kids. I'm not going to do that. So then I want to go pick out this other house that I want before I sell. Well, I can't take on 2 mortgages at the same time. I don't have the cash to buy this other house, so what am I going to do? I have to make this contingent offer. And what will happen is I may sell my house too soon, right, for maybe not enough money. What Buy Before You Sell allows you to do is pick out the house you want, move into it, and then take your time, fix up your house, sell it for top dollar on the open market. So it doesn't matter what's happening in the market. It's a better experience for people to take their time and sell this property, their first property, for as much as they can and make a cash offer on their new property.